Welcome back, Broncos country. Today, there's only one thing on everyone's mind: Sean Payton's fearless belief in this team. Recently, Mike Klis revealed that behind closed doors, Payton has convinced this locker room of something bold. The Broncos believe they're better than the Chiefs right now. Let that sink in. For years, Denver has chased Kansas City's shadow. The Chiefs have dominated the division, lifted trophies, and left the Broncos fighting to reclaim respect. But Payton isn't just here to compete. He's here to build a champion. Most coaches love to preach safe cliches. We'll compete every Sunday, one game at a time. Not Sean Payton. He's telling his players outright, we're better than the defending champs right now. That's not empty talk. That's a challenge to the players, the fans, and the entire league. It's a promise that this roster is built to hit harder, play faster, and take back the AFC West. And honestly, look at the pieces. A defense hungry to prove it's elite, young talent stepping up, and a head coach who knows how to demand greatness. There are areas where Denver stacks up well against Kansas City, and this team knows it. This season won't be about just competing. It's about proving every doubter wrong, snap after snap. The Broncos believe the time is now, and so should you. Stay locked in, Broncos fans. This ride is about to get real. Let's break this down position by position, starting with the most obvious, quarterback. Broncos country knows the truth. Patrick Mahomes is still the gold standard in the NFL. He's elite, he's proven, and for now, he's ahead of Bo Nix. There's no point sugarcoating it. Mahomes wins that battle today, but that's where the automatic advantage stops. Move to running backs, and the gap isn't so clear anymore. Kansas City leans on Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, both experienced, both dependable. But Denver's fresh additions, J.K. Dobbins and rookie R.J. Harvey, have injected new life into the backfield. True, they haven't suited up for the Broncos yet, but their ceiling is high. For now, experience tilts this one slightly to the Chiefs, but the difference is slimmer than most expect. Now, the wide receivers, here's where it gets interesting. The Chiefs have Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Hollywood Brown. Solid names, no question. But Denver counters with Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, Devin Vell, and depth that shouldn't be overlooked. Pat Bryant, Troy Franklin, line them up side by side. Rice and Sutton can trade blows all day. Hollywood Brown is a threat, but Valley's upside is rising fast. Worthy and Mims, two explosive gadget players, each capable of flipping a game in one play. Even when you stack up the backups, Denver's group holds its own. Pat Bryant, Troy Franklin, they're ready to prove themselves. This wide receiver battle, call it dead even. So far, Chiefs have the clear edge at quarterback and a slight edge at running back. Wide receivers, even. But here's where Denver flips the script, the offensive line. Last year, the Chiefs' biggest headache was protecting Mahomes when it mattered most. Now, they've lost Joe Thuney, and that unit has fresh holes to fill. Meanwhile, Denver's O-line is one of the most improved and cohesive in the league. Stronger, tougher, and ready to dominate the trenches. This group gives Bo Nix a real chance to grow, and it sets the tone for a balanced attack. At this point, the numbers start swinging in Denver's favor, and we haven't even touched the defense yet. Let's finish breaking this down and see exactly where Denver stands tall. First, the trenches. The Broncos return the same 5 starters up front, a unit that built chemistry, protected well, and now enters this season stronger and more unified. Meanwhile, Kansas City's offensive line is reshuffled yet again, and losing Joe Thuney leaves a huge gap to fill. No contest. Denver's offensive line takes the crown, week in and week out. Now, the defense, and here's where Denver turns a matchup into a mismatch. Up front, in the linebacker core, in the secondary, this Broncos defense has the edge across the board. Pro Football Network just ranked it the best in the entire NFL. Number 1 overall. The Chiefs, not even close, sitting near the bottom of the top 10. It's simple. This defense is built to bully high-powered offenses, hold leads, and change games with turnovers and pressure. And if there's any team ready to shut down Kansas City's explosive playmakers, it's this one. So, what's left? Coaching. Andy Reid is legendary. No argument there. He's a first-ballot Hall of Famer and one of the greatest offensive minds the game has ever seen. But Denver didn't settle for less. Sean Payton is right there among the elite. Across the league, coaches and analysts alike rank him as a top 6 coach, and for good reason. He brings structure, swagger, and a championship pedigree. When these two coaches square off, it's never a blowout. It's a chess match, every snap, every quarter. And last season, Denver should have swept Kansas City. If not for a blocked field goal, it would have been a clean 2-0 series win for the Broncos. Proof that Payton's blueprint is working, even with a rookie quarterback learning on the fly. Look at the betting markets too. The Chiefs still hold the favorite tag to win the division, but not by much. In fact, this year, Kansas City's odds to win the AFC West are the weakest they've been in the last 4 years. That means Vegas knows what Broncos country knows. The gap is closing, fast. This team isn't just hoping to compete, they're planning to take over. And with this roster, this defense, and a proven head coach steering the ship, the AFC West better be ready. Here's the honest truth, Broncos country. Last season, the Chiefs may have looked unstoppable on paper, but the reality was different. Sure, they racked up wins, but luck, timely calls, and a few fortunate bounces kept them looking more dominant than they really were. Strip that away, and you see a team that can absolutely be beaten. That's exactly what Sean Payton is hammering into this locker room. He's convinced these players they're not just contenders. They're the team to beat in the AFC West. And looking at the talent, the depth, and the attitude on this roster, it's hard to argue otherwise. Of course, every season hinges on the same unspoken truth. Health and depth decide everything. Stay healthy deep into December. Keep the next man up mindset alive, and you're primed for a deep run. Lose too many bodies at the wrong time, and even the best plan cracks. Denver knows this. They've built for it. Young players are developing fast. The defense under Vance Joseph looks poised to bully offenses every Sunday, and the belief is real. Kansas City won't walk away with this division. They'll have to fight for every yard, every point, every win. As training camp draws near, every sign points to a battle for AFC West supremacy, a battle Denver is ready to win. This season, it's about proving the doubters wrong, silencing the critics, and showing the league exactly what Broncos country stands for: toughness, pride, and a relentless will to win. Get ready. The fight for the West is on.